DC Fandome was epic, and of course it is over now, at least the first part until September. But one of my favorite parts was the Suicide Squad. Literally, the Suicide Squad panel was my favorite panel out of all of them. I really loved everything that was shown here. I loved everything about the panel, especially that kind of teaser at the end. There was all a whole bunch of behind the scenes footage that gives us first looks at a whole bunch of characters, their powers, and a whole bunch of action stuff going on here. So a lot happened in this for this to just be behind the scenes footage, but a lot was revealed here. So there's a lot to talk about. So we got to break this thing down. I mean, we got to figure out what's going on here with this movie. So of course, Warner Brothers. And you got some Joel Kinnaman. He's talking about the movie. DC. Idris Elba also talking about the movie. We get this brief shot here. This is actually what we were seeing in leaked photos a while ago. We saw this group in leaked set photos. It's Harley Quinn, Bloodsport, Polka Dot Man, Ratcatcher 2, and King Shark. So they're all running towards something in the scene. And then we get this really awesome scene shot here where Harley Quinn has two guns, and then she's doing that classic move that you always see in movies all the time, where you got the two guns and then you're spinning around, and then you see the shot from up above and how they're spinning in a circle just shooting everybody. So that's really cool. That's a very Harley Quinn thing to do. We got Polka Dot Man throwing something. I'm not sure if it's like a bomb or some kind of polka dot from his suit or something. We get this really awesome shot with Harley Quinn shooting this giant gun blaster thing with Mongal down there as well. This one has the team basically walk in looking all cool with James Gunn front and center as well. Peacemaker looking very cool without the helmet there. Then we also have the detachable kid, which I actually found out since then. So if you watched my roster breakdown that I did a couple hours ago, and go check it out if you haven't yet after this video is done. But in that video, when we were talking about Nathan Fillion's character, he was revealed as TDK, and I was like, well, what is that? Like, who is TDK? Well, I found out that TDK actually stands for the Detachable Kid, which is basically Arm Fall Off Boy. So, yes, Nathan Fillion is playing Arm Fall Off Boy / the Detachable Kid, same character. So that's very cool. You're gonna get to see him rip off his arm and throw it at people. So definitely interesting. This is one of my favorite shots of the trailer type thing here, because you got the whole team here, and there's like multiple different versions of the team in this movie. Like throughout this trailer, I'm just gonna call it a trailer even though it's not officially. You see like different groups of the characters together. Like here you have from left to right King Shark, Ratcatcher 2, Rick Flag, Bloodsport, Harley Quinn, Peacemaker, The Thinker, Polka Dot Man, and I'm not sure who that last one over there is. So I'm not sure who that is. But I'm guessing this is going to be like the core team of the movie, and everyone else will probably die. So I feel bad for them. Got David Dasmalchian saying how great this movie is and how nobody could direct this other than James Gunn. And then, of course, James Gunn is talking about how great his movie is because, I mean, he made it. He's showing Margot Robbie some stuff there. We get a shot of Belle Reve. Not really anything special going on here. Actually, no, if you zoom in there, you can see that is Amanda Waller walking down the stairs, and it looks like John Cena is following her, aka Peacemaker. So she's obviously recruiting him there. And then we also get a shot of Savant in his prison cell. Javelin, or Flulaborg is practicing his javelin, spinning skills, so that's very cool. And then you got a nice shot of Sean Gunn in his suit in the back there, very nice. Savant jumping out of this truck that I'm assuming will be carrying the team. We've got Ratcatcher down on the ground here. I don't think she's dead, but maybe she's injured or something. I'm interested to see where that's going there. Peter Safran, the producer, cool. Then we got like a photo shoot going on here for like probably promo images. We got Joel Kinnaman, we got Idris Elba, we got Margot Robbie, and then another shot of Harley Quinn. Nice outfit there. I'm really liking the. Well, I wouldn't say I necessarily like it. I like the idea of it. How her hair, like the ends are red and black. But she's gonna go through so many different hairstyles in this one movie. Now this is a location I'm curious about because we know, based off this trailer, that the Suicide Squad is battling this group of soldiers, and it looks like there's a bunch of soldiers here, so this is probably their base. But it seems like something bigger than that, and it has been rumored that there are somehow going to be some sort of aliens involved in the movie, and there's even a rumor out there that the main villain of the movie is Starro. So I'll make a separate video on that probably tomorrow, hopefully, if I have time. But this could be, something to do with Starro there. Then another one of my favorite shots here is the whole team here together, going from right to left this time. We got Rick Flag, we got Savant, we got the Detachable Kid, we got Captain Boomerang, Javelin, Mongal, Blackguard, and Weasel. So this looks like this will be like the original team at the beginning of the movie, and many are speculating, including myself, that at the very beginning of the movie there will be a version of the Suicide Squad, and then all of them will die, a whole bunch of them will die off in that first scene. So this could be what that is. Obviously Rick Flag would survive. Mongal would survive because, we see her with Harley Quinn later. Let's see. Boomerang hopefully would survive, because he's one of my favorite characters here. But everyone else I think I could see pretty expendable here. Although we do see Savant and Javelin and Blackguard in other scenes here. Although it's not looking too good for the Detachable Kid and Weasel here in this scene. So I don't know about that. But we do get a really cool shot here of Ratcatcher in her mask. It's like a gas mask, so that's really cool. And then Steve Agee and David Dastmalchian are doing some cool on-set dancing. Very nice. And then we got a cool cast set photo here. Pretty much what we've seen, although we do have a good look at the Thinker there. Peter Capaldi playing the Thinker. I really like how he has the thing sticking out of his head. That's straight out of the comics. He is wearing like just some casual clothes, so that's interesting. Idris Elba once again, and then I love this shot. This is like a whole bunch of promo art, but you've just got like the whole crew here. Let's see, we'll go from right to left this time. So we got Mongal, we got Javelin, we got Polka Dot Man, Captain Boomerang, Peacemaker, Bloodsport, Harley Quinn, Rick Flag, Savant, Ratcatcher 2, King Shark, a Detachable Kid, and Blackguard. So this looks like it's very early designs because, as you can see, some of them don't exactly look like the actual actor that's playing them, and then also like they have different outfits in the movie, or like slightly different. So that's interesting there. Then it looks like Amanda Waller. This is one of the scenes where she's probably recruiting some more members for the team. We get a nice shot of Alice Braga and Joel Kinnaman here. From what we could tell from the trailer, like I said, all the soldiers are like the bad guys in the film, but Alice Braga's character is called like Soul Sara or something like that, and she is one of those soldiers. So I'm wondering why she ends up joining the Suicide Squad, or at least teaming up with Rick Flag. Maybe they have some sort of history together. But speaking of history with Rick Flag, that reminds me, like, how are they going to explain why Enchantress isn't in the film? Because at the end of the last movie, we saw that Dr. June Moon, or whatever her name was, she ended up surviving the thing, and she and Rick Flag supposedly lived happily ever after. But as far as we know, she's not in this movie, so I'll be interested to see how they explain that, where she is off screen. Now, This is a death if I ever saw one, because you see Blackguard, Pete Davidson is standing here, he's like, I surrender, and then there's just a whole bunch of soldiers standing around him, and they reiterate so many times throughout this trailer, like, don't get too attached. And that's one of the things that's kind of gonna suck about this movie, is that it'll be like, oh man, that character's really cool. Oop, they dead. Oh, I really love this character. Oopsie, they're dead. Oh man, no, don't kill them. Too late, they're dead. I mean, they're just gonna kill off so many characters in this film, and it looks like Blackguard probably will die. I might make a predictions video of like who will die and who will survive from the Suicide Squad, but I'll probably save that for next year. You know, when it's closer to when the film actually comes out and when we see more from the film. So I guess stay tuned for that next year. But it's definitely looking like Pete Davidson isn't going to be in this movie too much. We get an interesting shot of Harley Quinn. She looks pretty concerned. Maybe one of her friends just died. Maybe she's about to die. Highly doubt it, because she's like the big character in the DCEU. But then we get this nice shot of Weasel licking a cage. And when I first saw this, I was like, what the hell is that? But that's Weasel. So very nice there. I do like this scene here where we see Peacemaker, but you're seeing it from the reflection of his helmet, so that's really cool. Another shot of Peacemaker. He's got some scars there. There he is in action, looking really cool, much better than I thought he would. Like, I didn't really know what to expect from his outfit, but I really like it. Now with this, it looks like maybe we're getting some flashbacks to a young rat catcher, which I'm looking forward to. She's going to be one of the main characters in the movie, so I'm excited to see her story explored here in this film. Polka Dot Man, another one I'm looking forward to. I'm one of those few people that when it was announced Polka Dot Man was going to be in this movie, I got super excited. And like most people don't even know who Polka Dot Man was, but I do, and I'm excited to see him in this movie. There's the soldiers that are like the bad guys here, because they're trying to kill everyone. Savant, just like Blackguard, this looks like possibly a death scene, maybe not, but he looks pretty emotional. So I don't think he'll make it out of the film. So there's that. And then we got Flula Borg here talking about the film, who I just absolutely love Flula. He's so hilarious. And in this part of the trailer, he's like, everyone's exploding, genitals, heads, legs, arms, all that crazy stuff. I'm just wondering why he said genitals. Like, are we going to see someone's genitals explode in this film? That could be weird. But this film pretty much is weird. I mean, look at the characters in this movie. You look at Weasel. You got King Shark, a guy that picks up polka dots off his suit and throws them at people. Like, wow. This looks like maybe this could be taking place at the very end of the movie. Maybe the battle has been won. Idris Elba, I'm assuming, is probably going to survive this movie. He looks pretty worn out. And then we also have Ratcatcher in the background as well. So it looks like these two will probably survive the film. But then we do get a nice shot of Bloodsport with his helmet on. I couldn't really get a great screenshot here, but you can kind of see it. Then we get another shot of Harley Quinn. She's doing that cool action jump as well. Now this is absolutely one of my favorite shots from the trailer. Polka Dot Man here. He is throwing out his polka dots, and that just looks so awesome. I love the effects there. Absolutely love that. So that is just amazing. I love that. And then another shot I really love here is King Shark picking up some dude and then just tossing him in his mouth. So just having a bit of a snack. Then we also get a nice shot here with the core team. We got Ratcatcher, Bloodsport, Peacemaker, and Polka Dot Man. They look like they're trying to do like a sneak attack or something. Viola Davis there. Harley Quinn going into action already. Mongal is doing some sort of action there. I think this was Pete Davidson as Blackguard. You can't really tell from the screenshot. It's pretty blurry. But it does look like there's some other dead body on the ground there, and that actually looks like it could be Weasel. So it looks like the Weasel and Blackguard are probably not going to last too long here. Savant, Michael Rooker and James Gunn are just looking at some footage and stuff. Seems like they like it pretty good. Savant and Rick Flag getting off that truck once again. Then we got an awesome shot of the whole team running together, which gets me a little confused because this is like literally the whole team. So if some of these characters die in the beginning, then how are we having the whole team here? So I'm thinking that maybe this might be just something for promotional stuff, whether it's for promo art or for some sort of trailer or something to trick us. But I don't think this is actually part of the movie because, I mean, you're not going to have every single one of these characters in one scene, especially running, line like this together. But it does definitely look really cool and epic, so I definitely like it. Once again, Pete Davidson, probably his death scene there. So I mean, he at least he's in the movie. And back to that shot again with the OG Suicide Squad from the I'm assuming the beginning of the film. Captain Boomerang looking nice there with his new jacket and everything. Really liking Javelin's suit as well. Pete Davidson in jail. Cool. Harley Quinn firing some guns. And then I believe this is the final shot of the trailer. This is the basically the same shot we've been seeing so many times throughout the trailer, just from the back. You got the whole team there. So it's looking really cool. I'm really excited for this film. I can't wait to get an actual official trailer, or honestly even a teaser trailer. I just can't wait to find out more about this film. This is literally my most anticipated film of 2021. That's right. I'm looking forward to this more than the Batman, more than the Snyder Cut, more than any Marvel film. Like, I'm super excited for this Suicide Squad, and I can't wait to see this August 6th, 2021. So yeah, it's gonna be a good one. But guys, you gotta let me know down in the comments below. Do you have any theories about this film? Who do you think will die? Who do you think will live? And just let me know your overall thoughts on all this behind the scenes footage. And I would also like to add in a side note here that I believe, this is going to be my last DC Fandome video for the night. So I'll finish up all the news and content tomorrow with trailer breakdowns and all that stuff, so definitely stay tuned for that. And also go check out all the other DC Fandome videos I've posted so far today. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please drop a like if you enjoyed this video, and hit that subscribe button so I can keep you up to date on everything that goes on in the DC life.